joining us this morning. A gentleman who's been in our studio many times before. Thrilled that he keeps coming back. He's quite simply one of the most unique and innovative guitarists of modern times. Stanley Jordan, a virtuoso in a style of guitar known as, what is it called? Tapping. That's right. We've done it a bunch of times.
That's me on piano, by the way. Not people know that. I never played before. Never had a lesson. Feeling very generous, gave me a chance to be on the album. I really appreciate it.
That's right. And look, he's so nice. He's just going to go
hasn't punched me yet. This is great.
How you doing, Stanley? Oh, that's beautiful.
And that's your new CD, State of Nature, that we were just listening to?
Yeah, we were listening to a song called Shadow Dance. And one of the things I enjoyed about doing that one is it gave me a chance to stretch out on a little bit of distorted lead
You're an amazing guy, and your musicians around you always amazing. I gotta ask you though, do people ever ask to play with you, and you hear a little bit of them and go, "Gee, I'm kind of busy," like Spike?
Yeah, sometimes it happens. I'm not that good at diplomatically telling him no. You know, I sat in a few weeks ago.
I got cut.
Where's Stanley? He told me to meet him right here.
I sat in. I got a tip from Les Paul because a few weeks ago I sat in with him in New York, and this girl got up to sing, and she really wasn't very good at all. And before she sang, he said, "Well, if she's not very good, then I'll just say she's wanted on the phone." So she started singing, and he got on the mic, and he said, "You're wanted on the phone."
In the middle of a performance.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hate to cut this short.
It's the hospital. I think it's your mom. Oh my God!
That's funny.
Beautiful.
Now, how do a guy like Stanley Jordan? How do you travel? Do you you don't go coach, do you?
I usually go coach because I'm trying to be frugal and invest my money in other places.
Oh.
But, you know, the tours that I really like the most are the bus tours.
You like the bus better?
It's easier on the bus. You know, you have more time. Because once I finish the gig and I get on the bus, I have no responsibilities till the next day. I don't have to hurry up and wait here and there. You know?
And you got to hate the airport.
It's harder and harder to deal with airports.
Yeah.
How does your guitar travel through airports? I mean, I don't like letting my DVD player out of my hands or whatever I take on an airplane. You take this beautiful instrument on.
I always carry it with me. And sometimes they tell me that I can't take it on, but I always manage to get it on. I know every trick in the book, believe me.
You tell them it's pregnant? You tell them,
do you get recognized a lot? I bet you do.
Pretty often, but I don't get mobbed. I mean, I think my audience is pretty respectful. So.
Yeah. All right, we want to make sure we get to hear some music. We got about 6 minutes or so. Can you squeeze
Okay, yeah.
two
so
things
here's
in?
one of the ones from the album. This is All Blues.
All right. It's amazing. Stanley Jordan in the studio live. Time for one more. Go for it.
Okay.
Really great stuff. Stanley Jordan, if you just tuned in the middle of that, a tapping guitar sound, and with a full band of amazing musicians at Jazz Alley. And how many shows this weekend?
We're doing 2 per night, tonight and tomorrow, and 1 on Sunday.
All right. Get to jazzalley.com. You know, it's okay. It's safe to go in there if you've never been to a jazz club before. I got to say that my wife and I, until Jazz Alley, I think I went once when I was like in college in New Haven, which has a couple of great little places to go. But I hadn't been to jazz clubs. We live out in North Bend. You know, it's bingo and pull tabs for us most of the time.
Way to stretch out.
But if you've never been to a jazz club, it's an amazing experience. The sound is incredible, first off, because it's all about hearing every note. You know, not like a rock arena where it's just, you know, you go to check the hairdo and make sure they can still stand. And so there's that. It's incredible. And every seat is kind of intimate. You're up close to the performer.
Yeah, this is a good venue. It holds a good number of people, and yet it's always intimate from every seat. And the sound, I agree, it's excellent sound there.
Maybe I misspoke. Are there some crappy sound jazz clubs too that we won't mention because you're not there?
Unfortunately, there are too many.
There are.
But this is not.
Will you go back to Spokane then? No names.
We don't want to mention a town.
My bad.
No, but I mean, so you're lucky in Seattle to have a place like this.
It's true.
Because it's one of the truly great places to listen to this kind of music. And, you know, I don't own any jazz records or anything, but something, man.
You still appreciate the
I
quality.
appreciate the quality and the wife, you know. Some about it. Guaranteed. I'm just telling you. Jazz. It'll do the trick. Look, he's smiling. He knows. You got too many teeth, by the way. We won't even let you in North Bend. All right. Thank you very much for coming in again. This is like your 3rd or 4th time with us. We really appreciate it.
Something like that. Yeah, thanks for having me back.